that they whoa! Off the top! Here. He charges in off the rope and elbow drop. Last match. Chuck King looks like he's going to be okay, though. Drop toe hold by the play. Flash is dazed off the top rope, goes Flash and a
Greetings and salutations, AIWF fans, and welcome to this edition of AIWF Mid-Atlantic Television. I'm Scott Island, and we've got an exciting card for you here tonight. In the main event this evening, the AIWF Mid-Atlantic Tag Team Championships will be on the line as the new champions. Sergeant Kevin Stryker and the Natural Born Playa will defend their newly crowned belts against Absolutely Fabulous. We'll have Justin Flash here to discuss his upcoming match on Fright Night with Kyle Stiles, and in addition, we have much more in store for you. In fact, let's get down to the ring right now for our opening bout.
The team of Tony Osborne and Jenny Jeanette.
Team of Foxy Roxy and Sean Cruz just 1 month after losing the belts in such dramatic fashion.
And I just want to say,
Kevin Stryker and the Natural Born Playa.
I just want to say that Jenny Jeanette is looking good in that pirate outfit.
Yes, she is. I have to agree with you, Vic.
But you know, this is kind of wrong. I mean, why is he having to team with his daughter and not getting his rematch for the Mid-Atlantic Tag Team titles here tonight? That's not fair.
Well, Jody Osborne and Jenny Jeanette have kind of a strange relationship. She actually, I don't have an answer yet, but I think in the light of their title loss, as Cruz has a wrist lock on Jody Osborne,
he's gonna break the guy's arm.
Yep, they've been basically demoted. They need to work from the bottom.
And that's not fair. I mean, this guy should be getting his rematch for the Mid-Atlantic Tag Team titles and not having a team in a mixed tag team match here on Fright Night.
Well, I mean, that's an argument to be made. But as Foxy Roxy comes up to the top and a double axe handle right across the shoulder of Jody Osborne, these two have done battle in the past.
But doesn't Jenny Jeanette got to get in the ring? It's a mixed tag. It's not an intergender tag team match. It's a mixed tag. It's the men on the men, the women on the women. This is not fair.
This is the AIWF, James. You know about it as well as I do. We don't do things the way everybody else does.
No, this is not fair to Jody Osborne.
Irish whip by Roxy.
Oh, come on.
Leg lariat. And Jody Osborne's heading for the
smart
hills.
Move. Smart move. Take a break. Take a breather. Smart move. Smart move.
Now Jenny Jeanette down to kind of commiserate with her charge. Jody Osborne, the one half of the former AIWF Mid-Atlantic Tag Team Champions, the Star City Rollers.
And they were cheated out of that match too. They should still be the tag team champions.
Well, that's open for debate. But it's kind of interesting. Lady Marion manages the new tag team champions. They'll be on here later defending their belts. Mm-hmm. But you really think that the Star City Rollers should be tag champs still?
Oh yes, they should be. There's no doubt in my mind. I guarantee you, had Darren had not been here to blatantly cheat with that fast count, they would still be the tag team champions here tonight.
Drop kick by Foxy Roxy, lateral press, hooks the leg, but
got the rope.
Jody Osborne grabs the bottom rope.
You mentioned Lady Miriam. She manages the tag team champion. She also manages me, the current AIWF Mid-Atlantic Cruiserweight champion, and the #1 draft pick for the AIWF World Cruiserweight title. We'll get into more of that later on tonight.
Lateral press after a knee drop by Foxy Roxy. Jody Osborne kicks out.
He needs to make a tag with Jenny Jeanette. He needs to get out of that ring. This is not fair to Jody Osborne.
Foxy Roxy and Jenny Jeanette, no strangers to one another. They've wrestled each other many times on this television program. And
This is not fair. I mean, this is not
Wrenching
fair
the
at
knee
all.
in the wrong direction. Foxy Roxy, a lot more aggressive than I remember. I don't know if her time away from the AIWF has gotten an aggressive edge as she leg drops Jody Osborne right across the nether regions, ladies and gentlemen.
Blatant low blow. And you mentioned.
Referee Jacob is not familiar with Roxy's antics, and to be
Look
perfectly
at
honest
this.
with
What
you,
is this?
she's riding.
What
She's
is
riding him like
this?
a pony in that night. And a forearm blow from Sean
Now
Cruz.
that is a disqualification. That is a cheap shot.
Knee drop by Foxy Roxy. And ladies and gentlemen, I haven't seen Jody Osborne get manhandled this way in quite some time.
Well, of course, when they're blatantly cheating over there, I mean, you got this dude. They didn't even make a tag. Did they even tag?
Lateral press by Cruz. 2 count only.
Yeah, but
Jenny Janetti needs to get in the ring.
She
here.
does, but Jody's still in this thing. He's got a plan. Jody Osborne is a smart man. He's got a plan. He knows what he's doing in that ring. You know, you mentioned Foxy Roxy hasn't been here in a while. Who is this Sean Cruz guy?
Sean Cruz, a graduate of Woodley's wrestling camp, along with the other 3 participants here. Very well trained, out of Virginia, tagging with Roxy, and I think Roxy just kicks poor Jody Osborne right under the arm.
You know, Foxy Roxy had been cheating this whole match.
Take it easy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And Jody Osborne's face has tasted some turnbuckle, and he's rethinking his career options right now. I have to say, I like Roxy's aggressive side here.
Williams
Off
Lucky.
the second rope, leg rope,
you
but
see?
Jody Osborne was playing a little possum, ducking
One
out of the
too many
ring.
times.
Jody needs to make a tag here pretty quickly.
Yeah, this will be the best opportunity for him to make a tag. I think that's what he's going to do here.
Nope.
Is it? Yes. Is it? No.
Irish whip attempted here. And back elbow by Jody Osborne. And he made the tag. Here comes Jenny Janetti.
Is Foxy in
Facing
trouble
her
now?
old nemesis, Foxy Roxy.
Is she in trouble now? Look at that, right?
2012, these two
Look
went
at that.
at it in a very memorable domestic violence match. This is a little bit different circumstances here at AIWF Fright Night. Back elbow by Jenny Janetti off the ropes. Lateral press on Foxy Roxy, 2, and she kicks out. Kicked out right in time. Foxy Roxy.
You know, you mentioned Foxy Roxy not here for a while. It's starting to show. She might have a little bit of ring rust over there. What do you think?
Yep, and she's taking some punishment now, and you have to think that Janetti and Jody Osborne have been working together in anticipation of this match on Friday night. Suplex, float over by Jody Osborne. Jacob to make the cover, and a 2.5 count. Jody thinks that the referee needs to make a faster count.
Well, that was a slow count.
He's got a point, I think, maybe. But Roxy was able to get up at the count of 2, up against the ropes, and
there you go.
He's blatantly choking her.
Oh, that's not blatantly choking. I mean, you know.
It's a Greco-Roman chokehold.
Really? Yeah, you know, hey.
And now from the outside.
Well, no, Jenny is just checking.
Coming out.
Well, Jenny was just checking on her to make sure, she was okay,
I think Sean Cruz has a problem in this match, in that it's hard to aggressively go after somebody like Jenny Janetti. I know that Jenny's going to take advantage of it. And now Jody Osborne is just going to work over Foxy Roxy, his old nemesis. They've wrestled in each other up and down the East Coast in various different matches.
Now, see, look at this guy. This guy's cheating, you see? This Sean Cruz got blatantly cheating. I hate a cheater, Scott. I hate a cheater.
Well, as you mentioned that, Jody Osborne and Jenny Janetti just cheated.
No, they tagged. When he got in the ring, he tagged on the back, and he got in.
All right. Rear chinlock as the AIWF fans get behind Foxy Roxy. She's trying to work her way up to a vertical base. Knee lift by Jenny Janetti stops that momentum. She's going to set her up for a suplex, but Roxy blocked it. And now Jenny blocked her own suplex and a
Yeah.
power body
Damn.
slam.
Look at that, Jenny
by Jenny
Janetti.
Janetti.
She's
Almost
showing
lost
she's the
her balance
powerful of the
She's
two
gonna make
there.
the tag to Jody Osborne. Here comes Jody Osborne. Off the ropes he goes. And off the rope and a leg drop.
Leg drop.
Got
Beautiful.
every bit of that.
Beautiful.
Cover. Only 2.
I think Jenny Janetti should have went for a cover there when she slammed her, though. What do you think?
Yeah, I think she was a little tentative. And so Foxy Roxy trying to make a comeback here. Sean Cruz needs to get involved in this match and pretty quickly.
Well, he has been. He's been jumping in and out, kicking people in the face, not tagging.
I think you're confused, James. Clothesline by Osborne. Cover. Foxy Roxy gets out the back door. Just in time.
You know, if I was Foxy Roxy, I'd just stay down. I mean, every time she gets up, they knock her right back down. She needs to stay down.
No tag. And Jenny Janetti just punched, just blatantly got involved. And meanwhile, Jody Osborne went for his bull rope, and Foxy Roxy kicked him right in the face.
Wow.
And down goes Jody Osborne on the outside.
Well, see, Scott, what you missed there was Sean Cruz. He said something dirty to Jenny Janetti. Is the reason why she went over there and hit him.
Whatever. I'm going to focus what's in front of the match and not your conjecture. Kick to the midsection. Punch to the midsection.
They didn't tag. They didn't make a tag.
And now he's talking about, is he going to beat up on Jenny Janetti? I think he is.
Oh, come on. Who hits a woman? Who hits a woman? There we go.
Osborne cuts him off. A knee to the midsection. And a clubbing blow. Now he's going to choke him over the top rope. Jacobs way out of position. But Cruz bounced him off the ropes. Back elbow.
This isn't good.
Elbow.
Sean Cruz, he's firing up here. This isn't good for Jody Osborne and Jenny Janetti.
Jenny Janetti with a clubbing blow to Sean Cruz's
Yeah,
back.
she's going to show him.
Virtually no effect whatsoever. And now Jenny Janetti and a right hand by Foxy Roxy, and she's just going to start stomping away on her.
This team of Foxy Roxy and Sean Cruz. There we
Jody
go.
Osborne is still the legal man. And Foxy Roxy just got thrown right through the ropes and spilled on the outside. Jody Osborne with a side Russian leg sweep. That's his finisher.
Turn
And the
around.
cover. 1, 2, and 3.
There we go. That's what I'm talking about.
So Jody Osborne and Jenny Janetti rebound off their loss of the titles, the Mid-Atlantic titles.
Looking for a great convenience store, then look no further than Eddie's Zip Food Store, located on Andy Griffith Parkway right here in Mount Airy. It's your hometown store, offering discount cigarettes, beer, lottery tickets, prepaid phone cards, Western Union, and so much more. And Eddie's Zip Food Store is an exclusive AIWF Advanced Ticket Center. Call 789-1748.
And we are back. What a match. Jody Osborne and Jenny Janetti are angry, fit to be tied, and, well, you just saw what happened. But for now, I'm here back here stage with Justin Flash. Next week, you'll be taking on the King of Cool, Kyle Styles, the #1 contender to your AIWF Mid-Atlantic Heavyweight Championship in a match that has been highly anticipated. You've heard from Kyle. Let's hear from you.
Kyle, I'll give you credit. Good move on ditching the dude in the goofy suit. But even by yourself without a manager, you're not going to beat me for the heavyweight title. The King of Cool cannot compare to a former AIWF World Champion. Now I carry the AIWF Mid-Atlantic Heavyweight Championship proudly and strongly. With the fans behind my back chanting Justin Flash, Justin Flash, you're not going to be able to overcome that sense, that ghost that's going to be in that ring. You're not going to know what hits you when my foot comes across your head and either you fall victim to the Flash effect or something out of the air. I guarantee you after Fright Night, Justin Flash will still be your AIWF Mid-Atlantic Heavyweight Champion.
Next week, be sure to tune in to AIWF Television for the big main event. I'm Scott Island.
Accommodations for talent provided by Quality in 2136 Rockford Street in Mount Airy, North Carolina. Phone number 336-789-2000 or qualityinn.com.
From the Pink White District, fabulous Frankie Andrews.
And in the main event tonight, ladies and gentlemen, the new AIWF Mid-Atlantic Tag Team Champions, Sergeant Kevin Stryker and the Natural Born Playa, along with Sarah Stryker and Lady Marion, will take on the team of Everything Fabulous, Mr. Everything Victor Andrews and Fabulous Frankie Fontaine. And isn't that nice? Lady Marion and Sarah Stryker showed up and brought us candy. Isn't that nice? And it's joining me, of course, is the Caramel Candy, James Anthony, the AIWF Mid-Atlantic Cruiserweight Champion. James, say hello to the internet.
What's going on, everybody? How's everybody doing out there tonight?
It's time for this week's main event, AIWF Television. And this is an interesting contest. One half of the former AIWF Tag Team Champions, Fabulous Frankie Fontaine, joining up with his new partner, Mr. Everything Victor Andrews, against the new champions, Sergeant Kevin Stryker and the Natural Born Playa. And Mr. Anthony, as an associate of the Natural Born Playa, you've got a special interest in this match.
Well, you know, I was a little disappointed when my partner there, Player, went and decided to team up with Sergeant Stryker and never asked me about being his partner. I mean, I could have 2 championships right now, but instead, he wants to be selfish and hog the spotlight, so he went out and found another partner, and I'm not very happy about it.
Well, I understand your feelings, but as Frankie Fontaine does his routine on Kevin Stryker, he's not used to that. It looks to me like whatever was going on in Playa's mind or Lady Marion's mind, it seems to have worked out. Sergeant Kevin Stryker, fresh off a clean pinfall of J.D. Anderson at Deal with the Steel, has it was a great idea for a new tag team partner. And what the heck is Frankie Fontaine doing?
Well, he was kissing him.
Oh, what a forearm shiver right across the mouth by Frankie Fontaine.
You know, Scott Island, we have not seen Frankie.
He goes, big splash by Frankie Fontaine. And a 1.5 count. Referee Jacob makes the count. And Frankie Fontaine is going to be showing some aggression here.
You know, we haven't seen Frankie Fontaine since he lost the Mid-Atlantic Tag Team Championship this past summer.
So there's a new aggression in Frankie Fontaine. I think he wants his belt back.
Well, not only does he want those belts back, he also brought him a brand new partner. I mean, what's the story with him and Lance? Have they broken up? What's going on with that?
That way. I think there's a story behind that. I'll be getting to the bottom of that when I put on my investigative reporter hat later. But as it is, Frankie Fontaine's new partner, Mr. Everything, Victor Andrews, had Stryker in a wrist lock. He reversed it, and now he's working the arm, and he tags in the Natural Born one. The Natural Born Playa, and Mr. Everything, Victor Andrews, has been in the ring with Playa before. He knows not to expose a body part like that.
Oh, yeah, these two are no strangers to each other. And I got to admit, you know, Frankie Fontaine there, he found a pretty good partner in Victor Andrews. I mean, they can walk out of here the new tag team champions tonight.
Victor Andrews is very well known across the region. He's contended for many regional championships in his young career. He's the master of what he calls the Big Bang Theory, a combination savage elbow drop, senton bomb.
You know,
And he has the ability to work on the mat as well.
He does. Oh, but he got
So
caught.
is a natural born one.
Exactly. He got caught. Playa was waiting for him right there. He was waiting for him to make a mistake, and he did that.
When Playa sees a body part, he's like a dog with a bone. You do not want to leave your defenses down, and I think Victor Andrews knows that.
Well, you know, the Natural Born Playa, he's no stranger to tag team wrestling. I mean, as you said, he was the tag team champion with his son, ASAP. Now he's the tag team champion with Sergeant Stryker. So he's no stranger to the tag team division. But this new team of Frankie Fontaine and Victor Andrews, you know, they could be in trouble here, you know, with this experience that Natural Born Playa has in the tag team division here in AIWF.
Well, obviously, Fontaine and Andrews are a relatively new team. And so you have to say the experience advantage goes with Playa and Stryker, but Victor Andrews with a series of boxing maneuvers.
Well, you know, Victor Andrews got that boxing background there, so, you know, that could also be a little trouble there.
Drop kick.
You know, that
right up against the corner.
That could do it right there. We got new tag team champions, and he's going for the pin.
Cradle. Only two. Playa was able to kick out in time.
He was.
Did I see you getting up?
Well, you know, we were just 1 second away there for new tag team champions.
Covered now by Playa. He knew that he had to get back on the aggressive path if he wanted to stop Victor Andrews' momentum, and he has done so. And an elbow to the top of the head to Victor Andrews.
You know, ever since Natural Born Playa and ASAP have split up, we have seen a new side of the Natural Born Playa. He's not the same guy he was, I say, a year ago.
Yeah, I wonder why that is. Who's he been hanging around with?
And I got nothing to do with that, you know.
Well, a reverse front chancery applied by the Playa. Victor Andrews is trying to reverse it. Now he's got him in something of a surfboard. If he can get the knee to his back, it's going to be difficult.
Oh, yeah, look like he could be.
Waistlock.
Another waistlock there. Preparing the combination. No.
Oh, very close. I have to say I'm impressed with the way Victor Andrews has wrestled this match.
Well, it's like you said, Victor Andrews, you know, he's he's all over the place. He's at different states every weekend, and you know, he's no stranger to being in the ring. But like I said, you know, this is going to be a little different for him in this matchup with this new tag team of Playa and Stryker. And Stryker has laid it into him right now.
And speaking of which, now that Sergeant Stryker's in the ring, he has put his gentlemanly side away, running clothesline in the cover. Only two count only. This Fright Night crowd is pretty raucous, if I may say so.
Oh yeah, they are on their feet here. They are hot tonight here in Mount Airy. But you know, Scott Island, I don't want to to sound biased here. You know, I'm just not really happy about this Sergeant Stryker. Pretty much what I feel taking my place in this matchup. Like I said, I should be one half of the AIWF Mid-Atlantic Tag Team Champions.
Well, that wasn't the decision your agent made, as she went with Kevin Stryker, the sergeant.
Fans getting that USA chant going. They're behind Sergeant Stryker.
Yep. Sergeant Stryker now with front face lock, and he backed into the corner, but he made a tag to the Natural Born one. And Victor Andrews just took a clubbing blow to the ribs. You take enough of those, you know better than anyone, James. It's very difficult to get air to your lungs.
Oh, it is, you know. And they're seeming like they're working every body part of Victor now. It looked like a shot to the face, and now playing with those boxing jabs.
Oh, what an uppercut. European style by the Playa. Almost a Japanese uppercut. Irish whip by the Playa, and a leg lariat on Victor Andrews' cover. Jacob taking the count, and a 2.5 count. Only two.
Well, Scott, let me ask you a question. Let's just say that Natural Born Playa and Sergeant Stryker, they make it past this team of Mr. Everything, Victor Andrews. If they make it past this team of Victor Andrews and Frankie, do you see them being the tag team champions in too much longer?
I never put anything past either of these guys. I think they could. It's going to depend on if they can maintain the cohesion of a unit. Same as any tag team. You have to know your partner has to know you.
And you're right. You know, tag team wrestling, it's not about just you.
Oh, what a DDT!
Beautiful DDT.
DDT by Victor Andrews, and the Playa looks like he's dazed. Off the ropes goes Mr. Everything, and a leg drop! Oh, doctor!
Going for that cover there.
Only two. Oh, he almost had it.
I'm going to tell you right now, Scott, Natural Born Playa, he has worked hard to win a championship here in AIWF. He's not going to let these titles slip away this easily. I'm going to tell you that right now.
I tell you, that was a close call, James. I don't know what happened there. He was able to find something, some way to kick out of that pinning combination.
Well, I know that Playa better not let Mr. Everything tag if they want to win these belts, and he did it. We got Stryker, we got Frankie coming in here.
Ducked under by a Stryker.
Uh-oh.
And now, whoa, a little 3 left hands, and a right hand by the Playa. Cover.
Going for the cover there.
1, 2.
Oh, kick out by Frankie.
And here we go as we get close to the 10-minute mark here. This referee Jacob has lost control of this match.
You can't lose control in a title matchup. You just can't do that.
Victor Andrews just dumped Playa out on the outside.
But look at Frankie and Stryker here. They're going at it.
Stryker Fontaine with a power slam. That's his finisher. Cover. 1, 2.
But Jacob's out of position.
What did Lady Marion just do?
I didn't see that. What happened?
What did Lady Marion just do? She threw something in the face of Frankie Fontaine. I don't know what happened, folks, but it looks to me like something is wrong with Frankie Fontaine. What did Lady Marion throw into his face?
Well, Scott, I don't know. I was too busy watching Victor Andrews and play on the outside. I didn't even notice if Lady Marion did anything or not. I mean, I don't see nothing in her hand.
What is in his eyes? Something is in Frankie Fontaine's eyes.
Well, he probably got some of that makeup in his eyes. I mean, I don't know. But the ref can't call what he didn't see, though.
So Sarah Stryker is glowering at Lady Marion. I think she saw something that neither one of us saw. My goodness. Well, they've retained the championships, but Sarah Stryker doesn't look happy to me.
Well, like I said, I don't trust this guy, though. I just don't. There's something about this Stryker guy I don't trust about him.
All right, let's go backstage. We'll be right back after these words. Wow, what a wild AIWF Mid-Atlantic Tag Team defense by the Playa and Sergeant Stryker. We'll have them along in a later episode because I want to talk to them about what happened. But first, next week, Justin Flash is going to be defending the AIWF Mid-Atlantic Championship against the man to my left, the king of cool, Kyle Stiles. Kyle Stiles earned this by some backroom dealings of his manager, but I don't see that manager here today. What happened?
It's been a long time, Scott. It's been a long time. It's been over a year since old Kyle Stiles has been down here at the AIWF climbing the ladder, putting the boots to people. And you ask me where my manager is? I'm going to tell you, like I'm going to tell everybody else. The King of Cool doesn't need a manager. You see, I got this all by myself. What I saw in him an opportunity. He had the golden ticket. So I took that opportunity, and I snatched that golden ticket right out of his hand and told him to go kick rocks. And it's obvious, if you can't see yourself, why he picked me. Simply, I'm the best there is at what I do, and what I do is hurt people. And last time you saw me, Justin Flash, you got just a little taste, just a little sample of what I'm going to do to you on October 19th. Not only am I going to take your title, I'm going to take your pride, and I'm going to take your desire to ever step in this wrestling ring ever again. And I'm going to take that belt, and I'm going to put it right here around my waist where it needs to be.
All right, folks, it's coming up. Kyle Stiles against Justin Flash for the AIWF Mid-Atlantic Championship. We'll see you next week on AIWF Television. I'm Scott Island. Off the top!
He charges in off the rope and the elbow drop. Last match. Check King looks like he's going to be okay, though. Dropped hold by the